Sorry, my dog is making noises again. Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Miller and welcome to my channel. So today I decided to make a video about myself. Yeah, it's a little bit of introduction, maybe you care. I actually decided to make this video just so you guys know me a little bit, and my main purpose was to inspire dreamers like me. If you were in a position that I used to be 7 years ago, even more than that actually, if you're a dreamer, continue watching. You might get inspired, so I hope you will. So my name is Laura. I'm originally from Russia. I live in the United States for 7 years. I live in California, Los Angeles, California. I love it. This is my home, and I was a kid and I was dreaming of coming to United States and living here. To me, it was very natural, actually, natural state of being an American. Now I know for sure I was born to be American, and I love it. I love it with all my heart. I love this country. I love my presence here. I love this state. I think it's not, to me, it wasn't about coming here and living here and just because there's a reason for it. No, I did not have a reason. The only one reason that I had, it was my state of being, that I was American already. I was born to be one. And yeah, so that was my not a goal, but that was my purpose, to find my home. And I remember me being a kid and thinking, I was literally 6 or 7, and I was watching there was a Santa Barbara TV show long time ago, but I was watching it and I would get such an interesting feeling. It was something inside of me, like I need to go home. I need to go home because I never felt like I was at home in Russia. Never. It wasn't my place. And you feel it with all your heart, with all your soul, you can feel it. Okay, this is not me. So my first point is, please listen to your heart, because your soul, your heart will never lie. And ever since I started doing it, and don't get me wrong, it takes a lot of courage to do so, to follow your heart, that is, but you will never regret this decision, because to me in the beginning I didn't even know how it is going to happen, which you don't have to. All you need to do is to follow this call inside of you, the voice within that says, do this, do that. And it's not supposed to be like some particular steps that you take. Now, this is another thing. The steps that you need to take, eventually, they will follow. You will be naturally led to that, because that's exactly what happened to me. And you get inspired, and don't worry. It's not something that you're gonna skip or something that you're gonna miss. That's natural to you. So first thing you have to do is to follow that call. I was 31 when I came here. Some people think it's too late, some people think it's not. I was already married by then. So I was 22 when I got married. By 23, I already had my kid. And I lived in a very teeny tiny small city. It's southern part of Russia. And I was married to a Muslim guy. It's such a different world. It's unbelievable. Now when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, it's such an amazing journey I have, and everything just like step by step follows, and it's like I'm changing my state of being, it's like I'm changing who I am. I am still, the core is still me, but I am changing who I am actually every single time when I make a decision, when I'm following my dream, when I'm following this call within me. Like I said, I always wanted to be here, and I had this, we all have this natural version of ourselves, the best, the perfect version of ourselves. Now, people make this mistake all the time, because when they hear follow your dream, follow your heart, they misunderstand the fact that you actually are given the purpose in life. It's not supposed to be some purpose like you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. No. But sorry, my dog is making noises again. It's so cute. Stop it. So like I said, people make this mistake all the time because they think the purpose in life is to be a doctor or to be this or to be, no. The purpose in life is to understand who you are inside, like to understand the fact that, okay, the best version of myself, who am I? And you have it already, it's given. So basically the idea is to recognize it and not to listen to anyone and not to try to hide it behind any false purposes. You know, it's not a particular person that you see yourself with, or it's like the energy, the relationship that you want to have, like type of the relationship. Like people take it too serious, people take it like way too serious, and they get stuck and they get lost and they get like, it's not your job to understand what person. You just go within yourself. The first thing is, it's all within yourself. It's not outside. It's not your time. It's not your deal to control anything from outside of the world. You just go within and you find this best version of you, and you kind of embody it the way you see yourself. You make little steps here and there from that point of view, from that version of yourself, the perfect version of yourself. So do not lose it. That's who you truly are. And it doesn't matter where you were born. I wasn't born in a great family or anything like that. Actually, my childhood sucked big time, but I don't want to talk about that because I revision it. If you know, okay, I am amazing, I am perfect, I am divine, I am given natural guidance from God, and this is best version of me. This is the best version of me who is actually guiding me. So this is what I learned. So I remember myself when I was a kid, and in my mind, I always had this woman who lives here and who will take me here to America and who will give me this beautiful life that I have the vision of in my head, in my soul, you know. And I was always imagining, not intentionally, but I always had it in my mind, this woman, happy woman who lives here, who take me from that family or from that country or whatever the circumstances were, who will take me from there and bring me down here. So it's an imaginary thing, you would say, but it's very real. So now when I'm 38, I've been knowing it actually. I realized a long time ago. So that woman is me, actually, me now. So for that little Laura, the woman who would take care of her would be me now. This is amazing, and the feeling that you get when, just think about it, just let it sink in. Now, people who are ready for this information, they will understand what I'm talking about, and then they will find this as their guidance and the sign that they're on the right track. You actually have this urge, like you're searching for something, and you know there's something bigger than what you see around you, then there might be a sign for you right now that you should keep going. And this is exactly what I learned out of my experience. So number one, it's all within you. It's not without, it's all within you, and everything. You don't need anybody. Now, you have all the spiritual teachers around and people telling you how to manifest, or all these techniques that you could use. But you have to know one thing, that it's very misleading when people actually take the power away from you. Well, you don't give them your power. They might know how to do stuff for themselves, but they never know what you made out of. So the whole point is to generalize it a little bit for you. Number one, this is all within you. It's not in anybody else. It's not in your spiritual teacher or guru or whoever. It's all within you. Now, all these people and all the techniques, they just helpful tools for you to actually find that person within you and be more confident. Find this best version of you who actually is living this life already. Just the sense of this, the energy field of that person. And these techniques and people who actually guiding you a little bit, they given to you just so you can find that version and enter the energy field of that version. You understand? So basically, it doesn't matter which, for example, I use different techniques. Let's say visualization. I use it when I feel like it. When I, for example, I want some particular purse. I have this feeling of wanting to, like, I close my eyes to actually live it. It feels delicious to me and I want to do it, and I want to live it. Like, I want to experience it. When you actually want to experience it, then you just entertain this. You close your eyes and you do whatever you want to do in your imagination. So in that case, it's very, very good technique, because you actually experiencing this thing and you enter the energy field of that situation that you're experiencing. That's good. Now, affirmation, sometimes that works too, but the whole point is for you to embody that version of you who is already experiencing this future that you want, situation that you want to experience. You know, it's just it's all for that. It's all for you to go within and actually live it. That's it. That's all it is. So basically, when people ask, "Oh, what did you do for this? How exactly you manifest?" I used to ask this question too. It was for me to actually understand the way they thought at that particular moment. But you know what? People are different. Some people are less visual, and some people work with, affirmations, and it works perfectly fine. Now, this introduction video goes straight to manifestations and law of attraction and all that, but it's just so important. That's the essence of life. You were born with knowledge and natural guidance. Just follow that and use whatever the tool you know to actually embody that version of you. And also, don't forget one thing. It's not supposed to be at the same moment, like you think about it and you got it. No, it's your journey. You were born to experience, to actually see the contrast and pick what you want instead of what you don't want. So by that I mean, for example, you're going through some stupid shit and you're like thinking, okay, you know what's the opposite of this side? What's the opposite of this? It was given probably for you just so you understand, okay, that's not me, I want this instead. Contrast is always given for us to understand who we are. It's natural guidance as well. Like, okay, you're going the wrong direction, go this way, you know? So I always had the feeling that I knew what I had to do, but we all have doubts. Like, what if it's not gonna work? What if this? That's all secondary, and it's all human nature. It's okay. Just don't fight it, just let it go. But the main idea is always right. So basically, this guidance, that's the way to go. Everything happens for a reason. It's all journey, it's all your path. If you stay on track, you will fall into places perfectly and amazing and even better than you expected. All these things that you want, they're so overwhelming because they're so big. And you're like, oh my God, this is like too much to do. So my advice is, don't think about it, because when you think like about specifics and everything, just have this energy feeling, like the sense of the future that you want. Just get excited and happy like it's already here. I know you heard about that probably, but just like literally imagine that it's already here. You are that person, and just feel it. Try to do it more and more and more often every day, so that it is natural for you, and that will change you and your paradigm. And that's the main thing. Your paradigm is what matters. So you kind of sorting all the stuff, and you, okay, this is me, this is me, this is me, this is not me, this is me. Now, don't share your ideas with anyone, another advice, because you don't want to get discouraged. Not that because they have any impact, but see, when they tell you something that makes you a little upset and you get discouraged, it's not helpful at all. So don't listen to anyone, don't tell anyone what you want. I know you want to share and make it more real by sharing, but just sit with yourself when you're alone and actually talk to yourself. You can do it natural, like you can actually do it. Talk to yourself like you talk to yourself, like pretend that there's somebody in front of you and you're talking if you need to. So I'm gonna skip all the details because it's like completely different video with all it's gonna take 2 hours. Long story short, I came here in 2013. I didn't know anybody, but because I was following that best version of myself, everything was falling into places here and there. So here I am now. I live a life that I was imagining. So I'm living this life now. It's not my reality, and it's amazing how easier and easier and faster it all connects together. So I'm married now. This is my second marriage, and I have a beautiful relationship with my husband. So I was watching Friends, the show, and they were my true friends. Honestly, like they were my true friends, and I was watching them, and I was mesmerized by the relationship that Monica and Chandler had. I always wanted this kind of relationship, fun, easy, very natural, very, and I was different back then, but I was watching the show, and Chandler and Monica, they were like relationship goals, you know what I mean? So right now I am married to a guy who is very similar to Chandler. I was just seeing myself being in a relationship like Monica and Chandler, and I am in this relationship right now. I am very happy because I'm gonna introduce my husband to you guys in one of my next videos. We are in a great relationship, and we have fun every time we together. It's fun for us. It's natural. We don't have to even do anything. We have fun with each other. So yeah, and I have a daughter. She is also what I imagined when I was thinking about the kid that I'm gonna have. Like I have so many testimonies, like stories that I have that confirm that who you feel you are, that's who you actually are, and that's who you're going to be in your future. And that's, if you embody that version of you, you're gonna become it. It's natural, it's a law. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna make another video actually specifically about that. But this one, I guess it kind of mixture, because I just wanted you guys to know a little bit about myself. So yeah, I have a beautiful dog that I always wanted to have, and I actually envisioned him as well, what kind of dog I wanted, his behavior and everything, my profession. I saw myself as an accountant at some point, and I finished accounting school, and I have a degree and all. And I was, when I came here, I wanted to be an accountant, and that came true, and I got it like this. Even the cubicle that I wanted, and the position of the cubicle, like, it's so interesting. Like, everything that I envisioned about my job, I actually got it, and I was so happy, and I loved it, and I was enjoying it. But then I realized that, again, contrast, and maybe it's just outdated version of me, but I'm very happy that I actually experienced that in my life, put the check mark, and that version of me who was thirsty for accounting and being an accountant and being an office girl. I know it sounds crazy for some people probably to be an office girl, like why? But I wanted it, I needed to experience that. And so yes, I did, and I'm very happy, and I was doing great. But now I'm done with that job, so yeah, I'm very happy, excited about that too. The thirst that I had, I satisfied it, and I'm very happy and excited about that. So no regrets whatsoever, but I know that I am not an accountant anymore. That's not me. I am more creative than that, and I'm more interested in fashion and beauty of life, and the way life works. Now I'm doing this channel because I mean, it's just natural call for me. I just wanted to, and that's why I started. So yeah, if you guys interested to know a little bit more about my journey, I know quite a lot about law of attraction, and I used it, and I'm living testimony to say that it not only it works, this is the only one way to live, so that it works all the time. It's just a matter of whether or not you use it deliberately. So yeah, this is me, Laura Miller, now, and I'm very happy that you know this version of me who already is what she wanted to be. Sorry if this video was a little bit messy because it's just a strong stream of thoughts, but I can be more specific about any subject if you're interested. So let me know if you like this video. Maybe you want to know a little bit more, so please leave the comment down below, and I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel and see you in my next video. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.